move slightly to your right or left. This way. There we go. Just go.
Around the time that most of us turn 11, 12, 13, we usually start looking for some way to define ourselves, to figure out who we are. We've all seen it. Some kid suddenly starts shaving his head, or wears a leather jacket, or tries to pick up the electric guitar. Well, I faced that very same existential crisis around that age, but instead of getting a mohawk or trying to become the next Jimi Hendrix, I decided to learn how to meditate. I was a lot of fun parties back then. But why meditation? What compels a teenage boy to do probably the last thing that someone of that age group is known for doing? Sitting down and shutting up. Well, again, I was kind of a dork for starters, lying there, perfectly relaxed, at peace with myself. That actually sounded pretty cool to the 12-year-old me, probably because it was about the opposite of what everyone around me was doing at the time. Of course, it also doesn't hurt that meditation is scientifically proven to improve things like creativity, memory, critical thinking, mood, resilience, and attention. No joke, the research community actually says it makes your brain physically larger in the areas that relate to positive emotions and emotional regulation. Of course, I didn't know this at the time. All I had was an inkling that, oh, this will probably be good for me in some way in the long term. Little did I know exactly how good. So, where was I to start? The internet, obviously. The old cliche of going to a library and checking out a book, for me, involved far too much outside interaction. This was to be a personal journey for me. My laptop was to be my teacher, my bedroom, my classroom. And so I began, armed with only my prepubescent wits and an internet connection. You can probably guess how that went. First off, Googling meditation, total information overload. Between the fringe pseudoscientific philosophers, New Age hippie, acid junkies, and just about everything else under the sun, I really had no idea where to start. So I tried a different tact, YouTube. I figured, forget reading about meditation and teaching it to myself, I just have some stranger with a soothing voice walk me through it instead. That's called a guided meditation, by the way, in which an experienced meditator walks you through the different steps of relaxation, of calming your mind, your breath. And so I began with that in mind. Now, as I said, in meditation, there's two main focuses, your mind and your breath. The mind part can be a little bit tricky, so we start with the breath usually, or at least that's how I began when I first started learning. The way one goes about this is by first relaxing, right? Get into a nice, calm position, not holding any tension in your body. Then inhaling deeply through the nose, expanding the diaphragm on the exhale, or on the inhale, excuse me, and then breathing out through the mouth. Now slow this down, way down, and that's meditation breathing. Deep, rhythmic, soothing, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. You take your chosen position. You can do it lying on your back, like I prefer, or you can do the whole cross-legged lotus position. It's really whatever floats your boat, and you repeat this meditative breathing over and over and over. That's where my struggle started. See, I hate breathing through my nose. For whatever reason, I'm stuffy, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't do it for me. So when the guided meditations would get to that point, I would just kind of ignore it and do my own thing. In through the mouth, out through the mouth, breathing, whatever. Now, actively censoring the relaxing voice that's supposed to be walking you through your personal journey, it's kind of dumb and wasn't really conducive to the kind of deep relaxation that meditation necessitates. So I stagnated for a while. Months went by, no real progress. This went on for a time until I did some self-reflection, kicked myself in the head a couple times, and resolved to do it right, to learn to meditate the right way. I would listen to my guided meditations and force myself to do the proper breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with that, I actually began to be properly guided through the meditation, giving myself to the relaxation, to the relaxing voice that was walking me through these steps of deep, fundamental relaxation. Because that's really what's necessary for meditation, is this very powerful state of giving in. Imagine yourself collapsing into a bed after a long day of work or school or whatever. You're spent, you've got nothing left, and you lie there, totally relaxed. There's nothing left in your body. That's meditation. This can actually be pretty uncomfortable to a lot of people. They feel vulnerable, exposed, at least in their waking state while doing this. But it's not a hard state of mind to get into if you just allow yourself to be open to it. So, slowly, and I'm talking months and years here, not days or weeks, I improved. I began to develop a kind of training regimen in which which I would log when I meditate, where, when, for how long, and I began to see progress. I would lie down, listen to my meditation, and actually start to get in the zone. My breathing would deepen, my relaxation would become more deep, fundamental, and I would actually start to meditate. Now, when one meditates, of course, what's really interesting is what's happening in the mind. It's easy enough to explain physical relaxation, right? We've all had that. But what's it like not to think? What's it like to calm that monkey brain that's go, go, going all day long, every day? What's it like not to think? Imagine everything around you is black. Emptiness, nothingness, everywhere and everything. Or maybe it's white. It's pure energy, at once overwhelming and relaxing, like lying down in a river and surrendering fully to the current. Time passes unpredictably. 5 minutes could be 2 as easily as 10, 20, even 30. You're perfectly still, but the opposite of asleep. It's surreal, serene, stimulating, soothing. That, ladies and gentlemen, is meditation. No drugs necessary. Your mind can take you on an all-natural trip, if only you let it. That's what I learned when, at age 12, I taught myself how to meditate. Thank you.